Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. This is a video we will explain to you about what it's called the organization of Hamas. For sure Hamas now they think or they say that they are a government, and there is many people they praise them and they support them, and even there is some dummy Western because they don't know what they are talking about, they say we should support Hamas. Now before we talk about if we should support Hamas or not, who are they first? Do you know? There's many people mix between what it's called Palestinian and Hamas. Do even Palestinian consider Hamas as a Palestinian? Well, if they are Palestinian, you need to explain to me why those Palestinians are killing Palestinians. This is a video made by Palestinians, not by me, and I am an Arab, as you know. They are going to show you a wedding. It's a wedding party, and even there is no women in the wedding party. It's just men, and they are singing songs. It's a wedding. What do you want them to do? Cry? Hamas, they don't allow anyone to sing. So what they did, watch please. This is the video which is made. Watch. This is the wedding party. Look, Hamas is coming now with those trucks. You see the trucks? Look. Look how many trucks, just because they are singing songs. They are coming with their guns, and soon you will see what you will not believe. Look the guns machines in their hands. All of those are Hamas. Look, they are surrounding them. Look at this. For playing songs in a wedding, they are killing their people. What if you do something else? Look in there. They are beating the guy who is is getting married. They are beating the hell of him. Look, they killed him. It was a wedding. Look what they are doing. They are destroying the chairs, destroying everything. Why? Because they are playing songs. This is Hamas. Now watch by yourself and see what the Hamas are doing for their own people. So then you wonder like why they are mad from the Israeli. If you are doing more than what the Israeli will do, why you are complaining? Why we don't see Muslims going in the street saying death to Hamas? They say the same way they say death to Israel. If the Hamas are doing even more ugly things simply because Hamas are Muslims. And Muslims have a license to kill a Muslim. If you are a Muslim, you can kill Muslims, no problem. Nobody will complain. The same as Saddam Hussein. You will never see a Muslim going in the street saying Saddam Hussein was a bad guy. They supported him just because he's a Muslim. Watch. There's Hamas. Look, Allahu Akbar. Shooting their own people, Allahu Akbar. And look now, those are Palestinian from the group of Arafat. Look what they did to the, they took their clothes off. They make them walk naked in the street. And later they will kill them. Allahu Akbar. So this is Hamas. If I want to show you guys, there is tons of videos. You will not believe it. It's ugly in a way you will never believe it. This is a video made by all those videos made by Palestinians, all of them. You see, if you go and see what the Hamas did to their own people, you will not believe it. Why the Muslims, they are not honest with themselves? Why it's okay for Hamas to kill their own people, but when the Israeli return the fire, they are criminals? Why it's okay to kill the kids of the Jewish, to kill every child in Israel? It's okay and it's victory. And the Muslims and those who call themselves Muslims, Palestinians, they dance in the street, the same as they did dance for 9/11. Why it's okay? So why it's okay for them to do everything what they want? Why killing others is victory for them? And if you try to return the fire on them, you became a criminal. You know, the Muslims are the best nation in the world who deserve number one in the top of the title of hypocrites. When the Muslims around the world, they dance, and first of all who danced was, in the beginning, it was in Gaza. If you remember, those who call themselves Hamas dancing in the street for 9/11. Why people dance for the death of 3,000 people? In the same time, they don't want you to dance for their death. They want you to be sorry. They want you to cry. This is how hypocrite they are. If you consider other people a human like you, you should act as a human. You don't dance and you don't kill on your own people. Those their own people. Those are Palestinian like them. If you are willing to kill your own people and to treat them this way, why you are so angry from the Israeli? It doesn't make sense to me. What is you doing better than anyone else to your own land, to your own people? Those are the Muslims dancing for 9/11 in Gaza. And this is East Jerusalem. Look, she is so happy. She is so excited for 9/11.
What are we to make of that, Jennifer? Are we to, Yasser Arafat may issue this condemnation. Look at this. We're seeing people applauding, clapping, smiling, happy to know that thousands of Americans have died in this sneak attack. And there you see a V for victory sign held up to the camera. What are we to make of that? And what are we to make of what about what?
And they want the world to cry for them. I don't know, guys, if you are getting what I'm trying to say. Those people, they are a bunch of criminals. This is a woman. When the Palestinian, they say to you, the Israeli are killing women. A woman, she is dancing for the death of innocent people. She is a woman. She is a criminal. So what if she is a woman? Even their babies, they use them for suicide bombing. So why it is lawful for those animals? Because when you act as an animal, you are an animal. It doesn't make sense to me that you look like a human, but you act like an animal. How you can dance for the death of 3,000 people that you don't know who they are even. People you never met. I did not see any Christian dancing in the street for the death of those Palestinians right now. We don't dance, or we don't get happy, we don't get excited. Human are a human, should not be killed. But what kind of religion will make a human being dance in the street? They kill their own people, they have no problem. They send their own babies to be killed, they have no problem. Even they celebrate after getting killed. They say to you, they are killing our kids. Do you have kids in there even? Did you make them kids? You make them a bunch of killers, even the kids. They are showing you, this is the Islamic Palestinian TV. A kid, he is going to the mosque, reading Quran, okay, he will leave having a gun. And then they will say to you, the Israeli, they are shooting at kids. If you see it in TV, you will see, oh my God, they are shooting somebody, he is 6 years old, 7 years old. Unbelievable. They are showing you how the kid, from the first few years of his life in that area, he is dreaming about killing. Everybody got a toy to play with. Their toy is a machine gun for real. Those are Hamas kids. Look at them. This is Hamas kids. Do you think they are really kids? Kids, it's mean people who they are innocent. Those are full of hate. They are ready to kill any Jew they see in the street. Then they will say to you, they are killing our kids. What do you expect from those kids to do? I don't blame them, by the way. They are kids. But this can tell you how much hate those people they have in their heart. Many they think that this is because of Israel taking their land. This is a lie. First, nobody took their land. Palestine as a state never exists. Go and read the history. Never, ever in the history. Thousands of years. There is no state, it's called Palestine. This is number one. Which means there is no government, there is no state, there is no borders. It was called Palestine. And Palestine is not those Muslims who they are living there now. They are the Muslims who occupy that land. Go and read. This is our video number 2 about the crimes of Hamas. This is just an answer for those who they defend what it's called Hamas. This is 14 years old in the news. He is a suicide bomber. Now, if somebody said to you, the Israeli soldier, he did shoot a 14 years old kid, you will say, man, those Israeli are a bunch of cowards. Correct? Well, if this 14 years old is going to kill 50 or 100 of your people, of your family, I don't know what you yourself you will do. When Hamas, they send kids to do killing, the question is, that kid who is going to kill, are you really allowed to defend yourself against that kid? And don't tell me that kid is not powerful. All days is over. He have a suicide build, one bush in his finger, he can kill at least 100 people if they are around him. So what the difference between someone he is a kid and someone he is a 20 years old? If both of them they have one target, and the target is to kill you. And do you have different way to stop him? Like in here, they were lucky. The kid himself, he was afraid to die. He told them, you know what, I have a suicide build and I'm afraid to die. You see, he's asking for help. He's saying, I am afraid to die. They told him, go and do it. You will go to heaven. You will go to Allah. Look at him. Look at him. He is, look, you know, the jacket is like a coat for him. Then what you will see in TV, that this is an Israeli soldier is shooting a kid. And then those dummies, Western, they will say, oh my God, those Israeli, they are really evil. Look what they are doing. They are shooting at kids. Then we will move to the front point.
With NBC News in depth tonight, it is a story of a young woman and a dream, and while this story ends well, it is a chilling tale at the same time. That's because this young woman's dream was to become a martyr by killing herself and others. At the center of this story is a young Palestinian woman. She had been given permission to come to Israel for badly needed medical treatment. At some point along the way, she developed another twisted and secret agenda. NBC's Martin Fletcher picks up the story.
Until Monday, Wafa al-Bas seemed like an ordinary 21-year-old Palestinian from Gaza, on her way to an Israeli hospital scheduled for more treatment of severe burns from an accident. The doctors liked her, and she liked them.
Did you save her life? I believe so, yes.
After 6 months treating her, Dr. Yuval Krieger and the nurses even got this thank you note from Wafa's family. The care, it says, was wonderful and warm. But then
She didn't come. I marked her as one of the people who didn't show up.
it wasn't only the doctors expecting her. At the border with Gaza, soldiers had information a female suicide bomber was on the way. And then Wafa shows up, with 20 pounds of bombs in her underpants. Soldiers order her to halt and undress. Desperate, Wafa pulls the detonator. She flinches. The moment caught in an army video camera. She expects to die, but no explosion. She tries again. Still she lives. Furious, she screams in frustration. And the army blew the bomb up safely. If Wafa al-Bess had made it, this is where she would have come, the outpatients department of Soroka Hospital. 8 o'clock in the morning, normally there's about 100 patients here. So what turned Wafa into a suicide bomber who used the doctor's appointment to try to kill the doctor?
I guess I was the target.
One explanation from Latifa, who met Wafa in the hospital. They talked daily for a month.
After her terrible burns, Wafa's fiancé left her. She felt abandoned and ugly. She cried and said, "I want to die." She said, "Someone give me a bomb."
Wafa says the bomb came from militants from Al-Aqsa brigades. At home in Gaza, her mother cries, "My child is sick and they used her." Now Wafa's crying, "But now I want to live," she says. "Please forgive me. Don't put me in jail for life. I didn't kill anyone." Martin Fletcher, NBC.
We are back with NBC.
Here we go again. This is telling you how ugly those terrorist group. This is a poor woman, young girl. She was engaged to somebody. He left her. She felt so desperate. As many, they go through things in their life. But right away there is somebody can use that opportunity for his own agenda, killing this poor woman, killing a team who saved her life. Imagine, she is coming to the hospital where those people, they did save her life. She is not just going anywhere. She is going to the hospital where those people, they treat her for 6 months and even for free. And you will not see in any TV anyone saying that Palestinian, they are getting their recovery from any kind of disease in Israeli hospital. No, what we will see that the Israeli are killing them. But if you look in here, you will see the opposite. How come we don't see that in TV? Because the world today is the world of hypocrites. The Muslims, they get the oil, and everybody want to make them happy. Even Western TVs. Hypocrites. They want to show you what is making you excited, because this is what the media is about. It's a business. It's not good to show you, the Israeli are nice. This will not make any news for us. If we own a TV. If we own a TV, we have to make things exciting. How? We will show you things unbelievable. Unbelievable news is what people are looking for. Ugly news. And always there is one target to go. The one is not a threat for those media TV, because if you attack Islam, the Muslims will destroy you, But if you attack the Israeli, there is no Jewish is going to kill you. If you go on the TV and say whatever you want about the Israeli, if you scream at them, if you do whatever you want, they will not send a suicide bomber. They will not kidnap you. They don't have a Zarqawi. This is the fact. So I want people to be honest when they speak about the Israeli. And ask yourself a question. Why it's okay for those Hamas to kill Israeli child, but it's not okay for the Israeli to protect themselves? And as long those Muslims, Hamas, they are using kids and and females in their war. Why the Israeli, they cannot protect themselves from those children and those females? So what if they are children? If they have a suicide built, they are killing machine. So what if she is a woman? If she have a suicide built, she is a killing machine. And this Israeli have the right to live. Why people, they want to dance in the street for the death of a Jew, and why everybody getting angry for the death of a terrorist? Why we don't see around the world people going in the street when a suicide bomber go inside an Israeli Jewish wedding, killing more than 60 to 70 people? Wedding party. Why? Because they are Jewish? Nobody care? because the Quran says they are pigs and monkeys? Hypocrites. If you care for a human being, be fair. The same people who they are killing the Jew is the same one who is playing the game of a victim. If they are weak today, remember what they did yesterday. But nobody have a memory these days. Christ is Lord. And follow with me with the coming video, please.